With just a couple hours left to vote, the presidential race isn't the only close contest to watch. Both Democrats and Republicans hoping to win some key local races that will have a major impact on our state. 7 Action News reporter Jennifer Ann Wilson live in Lansing for us, where ballots are now being counted, being tabulated down the street from where the Michigan GOP will be holding a watch party this evening. Jennifer Ann, you've been speaking with the GOP. What are they feeling? Where is their head at right now?
Well, the communications director of the Michigan GOP tells me that they're having a massive turnout in areas that are historically Republican throughout Michigan. He says there's a good turnout in other areas too, but he says it's a really good sign for them, especially when we're talking about some of these larger races. Here in downtown Lansing, we've got 3 precincts in one room. All of them say they're doing really well. One of the precincts telling me that they've got double the amount of in-person voters so far, and the day isn't over. And this is just in comparison to the primaries. Now, right here in downtown Lansing, they have poll challengers and poll watchers. Now, that is something that, of course, we have talked about quite a bit over the last few days, and Michigan Republicans did confirm that they have trained more than 1,000 poll challengers. That's what they confirmed to me. Some reports say thousands, and poll watchers across the state. They say it's all to ensure a fair and legal election. There are more than half a dozen other groups who also have sent poll challengers and watchers to the polls. Republicans also tell me they do have lawyers on hand, again, to ensure that everything is fair. Now, I did ask the Secretary of State if our election process has any vulnerabilities, and she said, well, there are 3 that the state identified.
One is with our voter registration file, to which point we've done a number of things, all of which are detailed at michigan.gov/election security, but that include multi-factor authentication for anyone who accesses the file and other things in place, as well as training for our local clerks to ensure the security of the voter file. In addition to that, the machines and making sure they're accurately tabulating our ballots has been a priority of ours. We've worked with our vendors to increase the security there. And then third, the transmission of results from our machines to the centralized receiving board has also been examined to make sure that that's secure as well.
Well, Brian, we've been talking a lot, of course, about the presidential race and the Senate race, but another race that is worth keeping an eye on as well is the Michigan State Supreme Court. While they don't necessarily run Republican or Democrat, they are each nominated by Republicans or Democrats. And currently, we've got 4 Republicans and 3 Democrats in our Supreme Court with a couple of open seats. That could change the dynamic. And remember, it is this Michigan Supreme Court that ultimately overturned our governor's emergency declarations from earlier this summer. I'll be live throughout the day with the latest updates, and I'll be over at that watch party coming up in just a little bit.
Jennifer Ann, thank you for keeping tabs on all of it for us. Appreciate it.